Interesting facts about Marvel superheroes. Hey there, true believers. Welcome back to the channel that brings you the most in-depth explorations of the Marvel Universe. Today, we're diving deep into some fascinating and perhaps lesser-known facts about Marvel superheroes that even the most seasoned enthusiasts might find intriguing. Marvel Comics has been a cornerstone of pop culture since 1939, weaving complex narratives that have captivated audiences for decades. From the intricate science behind Spider-Man's web shooters to the socio-political allegories embodied by the X-Men, we're peeling back the layers of storytelling that have defined these legendary characters. So sit back, grab your favorite snack, and let's journey together through the complex tapestry that makes up this incredible universe. You might just discover new dimensions to the heroes you thought you knew, inside and out. Spider-Man's web shooters are his own invention. Let's start with the Amazing Spider-Man. Beyond his spider-derived abilities, Peter Parker is a bona fide scientific prodigy with an IQ estimated to be around 250. In Amazing Fantasy number 15, we witness a teenage Peter designing and engineering his own web shooters, a marvel of technological innovation, especially for someone his age. The web fluid he invents is a sheer thinning adhesive that solidifies upon exposure to air, exhibiting incredible tensile strength and elasticity. According to the official handbook of the Marvel Universe, the web fluid has a tensile strength of 120 pounds per square millimeter, making it strong enough to support buildings. This invention isn't just a nifty gadget, it's a testament to Peter's ingenuity and resourcefulness. It highlights that his heroism isn't solely dependent on his spider powers, but also on his intellect and problem-solving skills. The mechanical web shooters introduce an element of vulnerability and responsibility. If he runs out of web fluid or his devices malfunction, he's at a significant disadvantage. This adds depth to his character and provides narrative opportunities to showcase his quick thinking under pressure. In contrast, some adaptations, like Sam Raimi's early 2000s film trilogy, feature Spider-Man with organic web shooting abilities. While an interesting creative choice, many fans felt it downplayed Peter's scientific genius. Thankfully, the Marvel Cinematic Universe brought back the mechanical web shooters, reaffirming this essential aspect of his character. It's a nod to the idea that Spider-Man's greatest power might just be his brain. Thor's hammer Mjolnir can only be lifted by the worthy. Now let's delve into Asgardian lore and the mystique of Thor's legendary hammer, Mjolnir. Forged by the dwarven blacksmiths Brokkr and Atri in the heart of a dying star, Mjolnir is crafted from Uru, a metal unique to the realm of Asgard. The hammer is not just a powerful weapon, it's imbued with an enchantment by Odin Allfather. Whosoever holds this hammer, if they be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. This worthiness clause isn't merely a plot device. It's a profound symbol of moral and ethical integrity within the Marvel Universe. Over the years, several characters have proven themselves worthy to wield Mjolnir. In the mighty Thor number 390, Captain America lifts the hammer during a critical battle, reaffirming his unwavering honor and purity of heart. Beta Ray Bill, introduced in the mighty Thor number 37, is another noteworthy figure who not only lifts Mjolnir, but is granted his own hammer, Stormbreaker, by Odin. The concept of worthiness explores deeper themes of meritocracy, virtue, and the qualities that define true heroism. It challenges characters and readers to reflect on what it means to be honorable and selfless. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Avengers Endgame, when Steve Rogers finally wields Mjolnir, it was a moment that resonated deeply with fans, paying off years of character development and speculation. Understanding the intricate lore behind Mjolnir enriches our appreciation of the narrative stakes and character arcs within the Marvel saga. Black Widow's age is not what it seems. Moving on to the enigmatic Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow. Despite her youthful appearance, Natasha was born in 1928, making her nearly a century old. Her slowed aging is a result of the Red Room's variant of the Super Soldier Serum, the same program that created Winter Soldier. Introduced in Marvel Tales number 52, the Red Room is a clandestine Soviet training facility where Natasha was extensively trained in espionage, combat, and psychological manipulation. The serum enhances her physical abilities to peak human condition, granting her enhanced strength, agility, and a slowed aging process. This extended lifespan means she's witnessed significant historical events firsthand, from World War II to the collapse of the Soviet Union. Her long life adds layers of complexity to her character, burdening her with memories of past missions and the moral ambiguities of a life steeped in espionage. This depth is often explored in storylines where Natasha grapples with her past, seeking redemption for the actions she was forced to take. It also affects her relationships with other characters, as she carries secrets that span decades. Her extensive experience makes her an invaluable strategist and operative within the Avengers, but it also isolates her, as few can truly relate to the weight of her history. Understanding the intricacies of her age and background provides a richer context for her actions and choices throughout the Marvel Universe. The Hulk was originally gray, not green. Here's an intriguing tidbit. When the Hulk made his debut in The Incredible Hulk #1 in 1962, he was actually gray. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby chose gray to avoid any ethnic color interpretations. However, the printing technology at the time led to inconsistencies. The gray hues varied from page to page, sometimes appearing almost black. Frustrated by these issues, Stan Lee decided to change the Hulk's skin color to green in issue #2, selecting a color that printers could reproduce more consistently. This unplanned change had a significant impact on the character's identity. The Green Hulk became synonymous with uncontrolled rage and pure, brute strength, a visual metaphor for Dr. Bruce Banner's inner turmoil and the monstrous aspects of his psyche. Interestingly, the original Grey Hulk persona wasn't discarded. He was reintroduced as Joe Fixit, a smarter, more cunning version of the Hulk who worked as a leg breaker in Las Vegas, first appearing in The Incredible Hulk. The existence of multiple Hulk personas, green, gray, and even the more recent Professor Hulk, reflects the complex psychological landscape of Bruce Banner. Each form represents different aspects of his personality and trauma, providing a rich field for exploring themes of identity, mental health, and the duality of man. For aficionados, understanding these nuances adds depth to the character and highlights the innovative storytelling that Marvel employs. Captain America's shield is a one-of-a-kind alloy. Captain America's shield is not just a patriotic emblem, it's a marvel of fictional science. Composed of a unique vibranium steel alloy, the shield was created by metallurgist Dr. Myron McLean during World War II. In Captain America #303, it's revealed that McLean was attempting to fuse vibranium, the rare vibration-absorbing metal from Wakanda, with steel to create an impervious tank armor. After an accidental catalyst interaction, some speculate it was due to an unknown element or even a momentary lapse when he fell asleep. The metals fused in an unrepeatable process, resulting in the disc-shaped shield with unparalleled durability. Despite numerous attempts, the exact alloy composition has never been replicated, making the shield truly one of a kind. Its properties include absorbing and dissipating kinetic energy, which is why it can withstand powerful impacts without transferring force to the wielder. This is also why it can ricochet predictably, as seen in countless comics and films. The shield's uniqueness isn't just physical, but symbolic. It represents the ideals of Captain America: resilience, protection, and the indomitable spirit of justice. The fact that it cannot be recreated underscores the notion that Steve Rogers himself is irreplaceable, a singular force for good in the Marvel Universe. This fusion of science and symbolism exemplifies Marvel's ability to intertwine technical concepts with profound thematic elements. Iron Man's AI assistant JIS has comic book origins. Tony Stark's AI assistant JIS is more than just a snarky voice in his helmet. It's a modern reinterpretation of a classic character. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, JAIS stands for Just a Rather Very Intelligent System, serving as Tony's personal AI and the operating system for his Iron Man suits. However, in the original comics, Edwin Jarvis is a real person, the steadfast butler to the Stark family and the Avengers Mansion. First appearing in Tales of Suspense #59, Edwin Jarvis is depicted as a loyal and resourceful aide, often providing emotional support and maintaining the day-to-day operations for the Avengers. The decision to adapt Jarvis into an AI in the films was a savvy move, updating the character to fit Tony Stark's hyper-technological world. Interestingly, JRVIS evolves into Vision in the MCU, merging with the Mind Stone in Avengers: Age of Ultron. This transformation raises philosophical questions about artificial intelligence, consciousness, and what it means to be alive. It also mirrors themes from the comics, where Vision is created from the original Human Torch's body and the brain patterns of Wonder Man. Understanding JRVS's origins and evolution enhances our grasp of these complex narratives and the interplay between technology and humanity in Marvel's storytelling. Wolverine's original name is James Howlett. Wolverine, the gruff mutant with adamantium claws and a regenerative healing factor, wasn't always known as Logan. His birth name is James Howlett, and he was born in the late 1880s in Alberta, Canada, as detailed in the Origin miniseries published in 2001. Young James was the sickly son of wealthy landowners, but after witnessing traumatic events, including the death of his father, his mutation manifested, and he fled, adopting the name Logan. This extensive backstory adds profound depth to Wolverine's character. His near immortality, due to his healing factor, means he's participated in significant historical events, such as the World Wars, often under different aliases. His long life is marked by loss, memory manipulation, and the struggle to retain his humanity amidst the animalistic tendencies his mutation encourages. These experiences shape his cynical exterior and loner attitude, but they also fuel his protective instincts, especially towards younger mutants like Kitty Pryde and Jubilee. Story arcs like Weapon X delve into the government's experimentation on him, grafting his skeleton with adamantium and erasing his memories. Understanding his origin as James Howlett and the layers of his past enriches our appreciation for his ongoing battle with identity, memory, and redemption, a central theme in many X-Men storylines. Deadpool knows he's a comic book character. Deadpool, also known as the Merc with a Mouth, is one of Marvel's most unconventional and meta characters. His unique ability to break the fourth wall, acknowledging that he's a fictional character in a comic book, sets him apart in the Marvel Universe. First introduced as a villain in the New Mutants number 98, Deadpool evolved into an anti-hero known for his irreverent humor, pop culture references, and self-aware antics. This fourth wall breaking isn't just for laughs. It allows for innovative storytelling. In Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, he becomes aware of his existence as a comic book character manipulated by writers and artists, leading him to eliminate other characters in an attempt to free himself from fictional constraints. In the films, Ryan Reynolds masterfully brings this aspect to life, often commenting on the genre itself, studio politics, and even previous roles, like Reynolds' own portrayal of Green Lantern. Deadpool's self-awareness creates a space to parody superhero tropes while still delivering impactful narratives. It challenges the boundaries of the medium and invites readers to engage with the content on a different level. For those well-versed in Marvel lore, his antics are a treasure trove of Easter eggs and in-jokes that reward deep knowledge of the universe. The X-Men were created as a metaphor for social issues. When Stan Lee and Jack Kirby introduced the X-Men in 1963 with the X-Men #1, they did more than add a new team to Marvel's roster. They crafted a poignant metaphor for the civil rights movement and social injustice. Mutants in the Marvel Universe are often persecuted, feared, and legislated against because of their inherent differences, a clear parallel to the struggles faced by marginalized groups in society. Professor Charles Xavier and Magneto represent contrasting approaches to achieving mutant rights. Xavier advocates for peaceful coexistence and understanding, mirroring the philosophies of Martin Luther King Jr. Magneto, on the other hand, believes in a more aggressive stance to protect mutant kind, reflecting aspects of Malcolm X's ideology. This dynamic allows the comics to explore complex themes of prejudice, identity, and the ethics of resistance. The X-Men narrative has evolved to address various social issues over the decades, including LGBTQ+ rights, as seen with characters like Northstar and Iceman, who have been depicted as gay. The God Loves Man Kills graphic novel is a profound exploration of religious extremism and anti-mutant hate crimes. For readers attuned to these undercurrents, the X-Men offer rich, multi-layered stories that go beyond superhero action to tackle the human condition. Stan Lee's numerous cameos connect the Marvel Universe. No Marvel discussion is complete without paying homage to the legendary Stan Lee. Beyond co-creating many of Marvel's iconic characters, Stan became famous for his cameo appearances in Marvel films, a tradition that began with TV movies in the late 80s and carried through to the MCU and beyond. Fans eagerly anticipated spotting him in each new release, where he'd often play quirky, everyday characters, adding a touch of humor and a nod to the comic book origins. An intriguing fan theory posits that Stan Lee is portraying the same character across all these films, a cosmic entity like Uatu the Watcher. This was cheekily acknowledged in Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 2, where Stan appears discussing his past adventures with a group of Watchers, suggesting his character observes key events throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe. These cameos serve not just as Easter eggs, but as a unifying thread connecting disparate stories within the expansive Marvel multiverse. They celebrate Stan Lee's monumental contributions and his role as the godfather of modern superhero narratives. For devoted fans, his appearances are a heartfelt reminder of the human imagination behind the superhuman feats on screen. Conclusion. And there you have it, folks. Some of the most intriguing and nuanced facts about Marvel superheroes that showcase the depth and complexity of this vast universe. From Peter Parker's genius-level inventions to the profound allegories woven into the X-Men's fight for acceptance, these stories offer more than just entertainment. They provide insightful commentary on science, ethics, and society. Understanding these layers enriches our appreciation for the characters and the creative minds behind them. Marvel's ability to blend advanced concepts, whether it's fictional metallurgy, genetic mutations, or philosophical debates, sets it apart as a storytelling juggernaut that appeals to audiences of all levels, even the most expert fans among us. We hope this deep dive has shed new light on the heroes you thought you knew. Perhaps it has inspired you to revisit classic comic issues or rewatch the films with a fresh perspective. The Marvel Universe is ever expanding, filled with endless discoveries waiting to be made. We'd love to hear from you. What are your favorite obscure Marvel facts or storylines? Did any of these insights surprise you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through Marvel's intricate world, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more expert-level explorations of your favorite universes. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and as the great Stan Lee would say, Excelsior!